that just totally just switched on, like when I was still trying to, like, I haven't put an image on the front of this. That's hilarious. I was trying to get this organized because I don't usually do car readings. Okay, it's boiling hot where I am. Hello, beautiful collective. Ooh-wee. Hello, harmonic collective of seekers of the light, of the truth. Can you feel the magic? I can feel the magic. Okay, so this is going to be, how do readers do these readings in the cars all the time? I have no idea. Let's get professional. Please let me clear divine guides be most beneficial for everyone involved. This is a part 2 of Hecate is with you. It is like a full-on heat wave where I am. So excuse, which is appropriate because Hecate is often associated with the torch. So a torch of truth, a torch, a light-bearing torch with fire, with the underworld. So the channeling that happened the other day when I went to the river, take me to the river. I was on the way, okay, please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. So fucking hot. And I've turned off the aircon. Okay. That's annoying. I was going to the river for a swim, and as I came around the corner, I told this story in the last channeling, live channeling about Hecate. I was coming around the bend and I saw a crow taking off. And as I looked at the crow, which in my language, in my tribal language, Wiradjuri, we call Woggan, as I was looking at the Woggan fly off, it had a serpent in its mouth. Now, the interesting omen about that is it was on the first day after the Lunar New Year, which you may or may not be aware has brought us into the year of the snake, the year of the serpent. So it was like the morning after, like in that 24-hour crossover, that snake had either died or the crow was, excuse me, the crow killed it the next day. Like, I'm not sure if the crow had just killed the snake or if the snake had been run over or something and the crow was picking it up, and I just happened the synchronicity of coming around the bend at that moment on the first day of the year of the snake and seeing the crow flying off with the snake in its mouth. So a lot of people could take that as an omen, a negative omen, but I know because of the work that I've been doing specifically with Hecate, specifically with underworld deities, specifically with the descent and ascension of the divine feminine, which is connected to the dark feminine. This is a subject matter that we're seeing in the collective come up a lot because the divine feminine is the dark feminine is the divine feminine. They are one in the same, but they are two sides of the river, two sides of the coin. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. So I knew that that omen was actually a really, really beautiful, powerful omen around death and rebirth. I feel so emotional, like, and filled with love and like blissful frequencies. Just had a huge like van pull up next to me, like a van that people live in. If you are seeing this message and you resonate with this message, Hecate is working with you directly. Hecate is wanting you to know that you are extremely powerful, that you are, if you're not aware of it, you have made a descent into the underworld and you are resurfacing from the underworld. That's specifically the collective I'm speaking to in this video. You are making a descent. Oh my God, the van is like pulling in so close to me. So you may be having issues with people stepping into your space, wanting to be in your energy in inappropriate ways. Hello. Also, that's their home, that's their house, so that's interesting. Hecate is known to be a deity that when you call on her, you must be prepared, because she works with hellfire, she works with the underworld, she works with all the powers that you might associate with Isis and Osiris. She works with the death and the rebirth, the Ouroboros, the is that the correct word? The snake biting its own tail. This is a symbol which also comes out as a figure 8. You may be seeing 8s, or 88 might be a special number for you. If that's the case, you're a very special being of light, of gold. I feel like some light language may be coming through. That's so interesting. This happens all the time, where I'll go into a space, I'll like walk into a cafe that has no one in it, and within 20 minutes it'll be like crowded. That might be happening to you. Okay. Please be clear, divine guidance, be most beneficial to everyone involved. The symbolism of the death and rebirth. There is going to be a lot of death this year. This will mean different things for different people, but collectively speaking, there will be a lot of death. There will be a lot of endings. There will be a lot of chaos. There will be a lot of destruction. And that is because the towers are falling in a way that the spiritual community has not been ready for, is what I'm channeling. This is a download that has been coming through to me quite a bit. Causing me to pause, take a seer's seat, and look towards new ways of communicating and using my energy within the spiritual, quote-unquote, spiritual community. There's now a white and pink van that's going in front of me. Pink and white might be important for you. Oh, it's so cute. And I think it's got Japanese writing on it. It's also got little pigs painted on it. A bridge, a river, and it's like this beautiful baby pink. And now there's another coupling up next to me. I swear I was like in an empty space, like an empty car park before. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial for everyone involved. They want me to pull an oracle. I honestly don't know how readers are doing like car readings all the time. It's kind of, it's fascinating. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial for everyone involved.
I'll let you just talk to them. They're really nice people.
Messages for the collective who are working with Hecate. Okay. Okay, moving some energy. Okay, so the first one we have, these are the Artist Oracle. So I'm just holding the image for those of you who have the ability to see the screen. You may find extra coding within. These are some American tourists that have pulled up next to me in the great land of Oz. That may mean something for you. Don't live to 94 without founding an art movement. Oof, well, I already did that. The practical should also be art. Does your geometry lack poetry? Yes, bring in the poetry. Okay, a lot of you need to be writing. A lot of you have secret writing, is what I'm hearing. If you have secret writing that will be beneficial to the collective, we are hoping that you share it with us very soon, and know that your words, your way of putting words together, is very vital to the collective at this time. You are very beautiful and you are very powerful. And if you're anything like me, you've been waiting a long time for the collective to be ready to receive that power in all of its glory, is what I'm hearing. Please give me clear divine guidance. Cindy Sherman. Don't be yourself, be yourselves. Ooh. So that's something about the multi-dimensional aspects of you. Cindy Sherman is known for her self-portraits, where she would put herself in certain situations. Interesting, because I'm doing outside reading in this public space that I don't do all the time, but I've been drawn to. Cindy Sherman is known to have put herself in certain archetypal positions in these photographs and dressing herself as certain archetypes of the divine feminine, certain archetypes of woman, of feminine, of what it is to be feminine. Some of you might be experimenting with makeup, experimenting with your hair, experimenting or wanting, having a desire to change the way you are expressing yourself to the world, whether that is through color, sounds, whether that is through video, whether that is through art, whether that is through fashion, whether that is through your hair. If you have been wanting to do that, know that this is part of your soul's calling to look into different aspects of the self, different aspects of your identity, your culture, your ancestral heritage, your bloodline, your divine feminine frequency, and the way that you can and have always expressed that to the world is now, you have a portal, an opportunity to change that however you want or however you see fit. Tell the truth in every fiction. Take a good long look in someone else's mirror. Some of you are having mirroring experiences. Some of you are having mirroring relationships. This is a karmic issue that's been happening in the collective a lot recently. That might be a message for you. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial for everyone involved. This is Codes of Harmony. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all that you are and for seeking harmony within and without. There's so much magic in the air because we've come through that Aquarius new moon. Clearing the throat chakra. The Aquarius full moon, which was watery magic, of like very much being like, we are in the age of Aquarius. We are here. Collectively, we are in the age of Aquarius. And it was almost like the emotional capacity, the emotional body, the emotional light of that particular new moon, which is also associated with darkness. I'm hearing the light in the dark, the lightness in the dark. Seeing the light within the dark, and I'm seeing a lantern in my mind's eye. A lot of you are having third eye activations. I'm seeing the color violet. And a lot of you have a lot of people drawn to this color, like a bright purple violet hue, which is in your aura at this time. We have Piet Mondrian, is how I believe it is said. Logic should come from the heart. True simplicity takes a lot of concentration. Find utopia in a straight line. Interesting. And this is Art Deco, part of the Art Deco movement, if I'm not mistaken. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial. Some of you may be Italian, some of you may be connected to Italy, some of you may be invited to Italy this year. Again, I'm being asked to remind the collective there will be much destruction and death within the collective this year. And there will be an awakening, a shocking revelation that happens in your life or in the life of those who you are incarnated to be with, to work through things with. Please give me clear divine guidance. That'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. We then have Filippo Marinetti. Forward march, looking backward ensures a broken neck. Your art should wage war. This is also like this deck has a lot of humor in it. Humor could be important for you to work with at the moment. Remember that you are funny. I just heard a swear word that I'm not going to say, but you are a funny beep beep. Looking forward, looking backward ensures a broken neck. I can feel you laughing. That's funny. Your art should wage war. The only constant will always be contradiction. Yeah, so there's going to be contradictions coming. Contradictions happening for the collective, particularly the awoken collective, is what I'm hearing. Please give me clear divine guidance be most beneficial for everyone involved. Messages from Hecate, please. One lives many lives in a lifetime. A good idea deserves a good aphorism. Aphorism. I don't think I've pulled this card before. Ms. Van der Rohe. Ms. Van der U Van der pseudonym. 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 Okay. And give me one more oracle card, a message from Hecate. You need to understand you have gone into a descent. So when we talk about the descent, we talk about the 7 stages into the 7 gates into the underworld. I also associate this strongly with the 7 stages of grieving. There will be much death in the collective. They want me to keep saying that. Buckminster Fuller. I feel like there's all this masculine energy coming in, trying to take over like some important messages. Let's go to the Literary Witches Oracle. One of my favorite oracle decks. The life of a seer is so strange and beautiful. Spider. To weave the golden web. To weave the golden web. There's light language coming through, light codes. This is star language, ancient star language. I'm now seeing a web made of stars. Hecate wants you to know that you are invited to weave a web of stars. This web of stars connects you to the deities, the moieties, the ancient cultures of your bloodline. This web of stars also connects you to your galactic ancestry. Part of the download and the work that is coming for the spiritual community, the awoken beings, is to look into the dark, deep well. Look into the dark, deep well of reflection that is within the collective, that we have since been ahead of, that they are now starting to catch up to, is what I'm hearing. I started this reading by saying, you may be like me, you've been waiting for the collective to be ready to receive your full power, your full ancestral ancestral knowledge, your full awareness, your full awokenness. I'm also being reminded and wanting to remind the collective, I feel like this is a really good example, is that the term woke was actually originally an African American term, was a black term that was appropriated by the spiritual community. Ooh, grrr. And that is part of the idea of going to sleep, of being put to sleep by the slave masters, being put to sleep by the rulers. This cute pink van. Now I'm seeing it's also got a little baby cow, a little cat, and it's got like a smiley face on the back of it. It's so fucking cute. Like, I won't show it because you can see the license plate. We then have milk. Mummy's milk is what I'm hearing. Be careful about your wounding around mothering, the way that you've been mothered, the way you do mother, your lack of or overzealousness relationship with the concept of Mary is what I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. Mother Mary for some of you. Very interesting. Sylvia Plath, the dark. Yes, step into the darkness. Okay, so I'm seeing this like woven web of stars, which is interesting because I associate so heavily Hecate with the underworld, but I'm being reminded that Zeus gave her dominion over land, sea, and sky. So this is about the interwoven interconnectedness. Sylvia Plath, who also had a kind of a complex story of her own. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Can I get a message for the harmonic collective in, I should do this. Does that make a difference? Oof, it's so hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay, wall. Yeah, look to the stars. I'm now seeing the stars over the wall, okay, over the garden gates. And the original, the OG message that came, sorry, that would have been annoying. The OG message that came through with the channeling the other day is around the collective approaching the gates. Yeah, but this isn't just the gates of, it's like the gates of Valhalla is what I'm hearing. Valhalla. I'm now seeing Odin's face and lightning bolts. Some of you are working directly with Thor. Okay, staying grounded in the present moment. Like if you're like me, you're going through this expansion of time travel, this expansion of consciousness that is actually breaking down the walls between dimensions in such a way that everything is so lucid. Like my reality is so lucid in this time, your reality may be also so lucid. And I just heard tethered. What is tethering you? What is keeping you afraid of your own exploration? And again, I'm hearing Mary and Mother's Milk. So something about Mary is important. Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Oh, hello. Woo! And shout outs to the survivors, the watchful monitoring spirit survivors. Okay. Emily Bronte. Fantasy. Interesting. People are awakening more to their true self, to their true expansion of gender, their true expansion of sexual orientation, their expansion of galactic knowledge, their expansion of expression within the collective. Yeah. Glove. I just heard velvet glove. And then I just heard tipping the velvet. Please give me clear divine guidance. That'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. And we're going to finish it off with Anis and subconscious Kundalini, right? This is a Kundalini rising. That's what's going on. You are so beautiful. You are so filled with golden light. I'm just going to bring in some light language because I can feel it like wanting to come into this space. It's so fucking hot. Thank you to all of the divine guiding lights in my life. Thank you to all of the guidance, healing, connectivity within the ether and the work that we do. Thank you to the angels. Light language codes to work with Hecate. Okay, I'm seeing the roots of a tree, the giant structural roots of a tree. I'm then seeing them expand and fold back in on themselves in this holographic format. I'm now seeing like tiny beings moving around the holographic web fibrous kind of web of the root structure. Please allow these codes to move through. Allow these light codes to move through your vessel, through your auric field. Clearing the throat chakra, opening the heart space, opening the heart space, opening the heart space. We must deprogram. Deprogram. Okay. So we're just connecting you to this divine golden webbing, this divine web connected to the serpent, the Ouroboros. Okay. So now I'm feeling like and hearing the energy of the Aurora Borealis. Okay. There's something about the Aurora Borealis that is connected to you. Now seeing diamonds. Diamonds in the sky. Some may say, it's okay. Hecate has so many messages for you if you go into a meditation where you step into the divine golden star web. She's saying this star web is somehow connected to the giant roots of the tree of life, which you are also divinely connected to. And we are all divinely connected, dear one. Codes of harmony. Back at you as soon as I am called to. Mwah! So much love from Codes of Harmony.